He's a guy who's a damn good football player. Right now, he's back with the Los Angeles Chargers, and boy, it's been great to watch. Used to wear a hoodie, I think. One of the coolest dudes to ever play football. Wide receiver for Justin Herbert in the Los Angeles Chargers, ladies and gentlemen, Keenan Allen. How you doing, man? That was BS. That wasn't an actual. That quote was BS. I hope you saw that. We're a positive place over here, Keenan.
Nah, it's all good. What's going on? What's going on?
How are you? How's it feel to be back over there? How's it feel to be a part of the hardball culture fully? How is life for you right now, being back home? Is that kind of how you feel?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Great. Happy to be back in the building. The hardball, effect is live and in effect, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Okay, tell me about the hardball effect a little bit. Obviously, we've heard stories. Everybody has shared stories in it. But is it every single day, every single meeting, every single encounter? Is that why every player that plays for him respects him? Inevitably, I don't think I've ever heard anybody that doesn't play for him, that has played for him, doesn't respect him. Is that why? Because it's all the time?
Yeah, 100%. There's no light switch. There's on and off. There is none of that. It's always on. He's always on go mode, and he's always trying to find ways to win the game, and that's what it's about.
What do you see out of Herbert this year, maybe that hasn't been seen in the past? He looks special right now. Obviously, everybody has had these high hopes for him. I think Darius Butler actually became a Chargers fan because of Justin Herbert and the possibilities. What have you seen out of him since coming back to the Chargers that makes you feel like, oh, we got a special guy here?
I think he's always been special. I think just being able to, bring it to life and win the games. Early on, when I was here, it was kind of hard for us to win those tough games at the end of the game. But now you see us, making the plays, making the game-winning drives, and giving ourselves a shot to win the game. And that's all hats off to Herbo. Doing what he does, being great. He's unbelievable back there.
He's fun to watch, man. Go ahead, AJ.
What's Herbert like, I guess, when cameras aren't? We see how he handles the media. I think it's very funny. I love how he handles himself. Yeah. What's he like, I guess, in the huddle, day in, day out at practice? We've seen a little bit of mic'd up with him, but not too much. Is he seems like a guy that the gel that holds everybody together, it feels like.
Yeah, 100%. He's a people's guy. He's one of the guys in the locker room. We can talk to him. He's always there with us, there for us. Joking around, stuff like that in the huddle. He's Herbo. He's running the show. Everybody he has that aura where you shut up and listen when he walks in there. So that's always good from a quarterback.
Yeah, I like that. We like that a lot. D-Bud has a question for you.
Love that. You been cooking with him. Seems like you guys are always on the same page with those second reaction plays, breaking the pocket, scramble drills. I want to talk about that a little bit. And then starting off 3-0 in a division. I know looking at the schedule, you've been around the league for a long, long time. You know how important these divisional games are. Thoughts coming into the season, starting off with 3 divisional games, and just how you and Herb are always on the same page when he's breaking that pocket.
Yeah, being able to get those 3 wins in the division, huge. I can't even stress how big that is. That's going to show up for us, late in the season. When things get to crunch time, and we already have those 3 wins under our belt, so that's going to be huge. And then the off schedule plays, just trying to get open, just trying to find the green grass, knowing which way he's going, and he can make any throw on the field. So if I can get to the spots, then it's a good chance he's gonna put it there.
Not bad dance there. Feel pretty good in there. Feel like you were vibing. Felt like you really hit all the marks. Do we have a plan whenever we're getting in there? Do we have the same?
Yeah. I just came from the Chris Brown concert, 2 days before that, so I'm like, I'm gonna hit me a little Chris Brown.
Did you pay for that VIP picture beforehand?
Nah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know. Listen, I didn't know how big a fan we were. Coach has a question for you, Keenan.
Yeah, Keenan, just watching those young wide receivers playing right now, they're playing at such a high level. It's got to be your leadership coming back. Talk to me how you're handling your room a little bit.
Yeah, man. I think we do a good job of just open discussion, especially with Ladd. Ladd's one of the guys who put it on tape last year, and he knows the offense more than I did when I got here. So just learning from him, knowing what he sees, then I kind of give him my 2 cents of how I would do it or how I see it, and the coach says what he says. So and just having that open discussion and everybody be on the same page, and then once we get in there and somebody else is doing the job, they know exactly what to do and what we're expecting.
Everybody all in that building. We were in there this offseason. From the pizza maker, got a great pizza oven.
Yeah. Sweet oven.
How is that? Are we eating that? Is everybody housing that pizza? It's delicious. Or are you guys all so healthy nowadays you don't even eat the pizza?
I am. I can't eat the pizza. If I eat a slice of pizza, I'm gonna be a tight end.
Because if it's one slice,
it's gonna be two.
Yeah.
You're gonna eat the crust, so it's bad. You can't do it.
All right, let's talk about one of the wide receivers in your room who has certainly come on this year in a massive way. Go ahead, Con Man.
Yeah, Keenan, Quentin Johnson this year has been unbelievable so far, and it felt like when he came in, when he was drafted in the first round, the expectations might have been a little ridiculous for first-round receivers at the time. Kind of your fault as well because of how good you were early on. But what have you seen out of him since, coming back to LA, since you were gone last year? What has his process been like that's different? And do you see this kind of turning into basically you and prime Mike Williams? Because that's essentially what it's become, and Ladd McConkey's like the missing piece in the slot now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I think his confidence, he's walking around with that swagger. The coaches have trust in him, so he's able to play his game. He's not worried about, messing up and things like that. So once you can get a guy out there, he knows what he's doing, and he has the athletic ability that Q has, then, he's gonna make plays, Yeah. So as soon as he starts getting into a groove and getting into the zone, things are gonna start happening.
Go ahead, AJ.
Yeah, obviously you spent last season with the Bears. I'm just wondering, perspective-wise, does it give you some kind of perspective of just a different look at the NFL? You spent, 10, 11 years with the Chargers, and then you're there for a year, and now you're back. I think sometimes it's good to see how other teams run their program and what they do. Did that give you any kind of perspective or make you even more thankful to be back?
Yeah, I did. But like you said, wanting to see, how other teams and organizations do stuff. I thought they had a, well-ran organization over there in Chicago. I loved it. The building was fun. The people, amazing, and the teammates, the guys were great too. So, just being around that process and seeing how it was different. Obviously, the weather is cold. A lot more trees than LA, but but the people made it worthwhile. So, but definitely happy to be back. Out here in California for sure.
So whenever you make the decision to go back, what is the convo like? Is there any awkwardness? Not at all? Everything's just copacetic as soon as you decide to go back?
Not really awkward. I mean, maybe a little bit for Joe Ortiz and those guys upstairs, but the locker room was I always love, and I've always talked to those guys anyway. Even last year watching the games, talking to Derwin, Herbo, keeping in touch with the guys.
Tell me about the Ortiz conversation, though. I would like to hear that. That would be interesting because obviously we know him. Good dude. Mm-hmm. He was on the show with Coach Harbaugh, and that was before Khalil Mack was signed. And Harbaugh was literally hitting him, go ahead and pay him. Yeah. Go ahead and pay him. And Ortiz, we're going to try to take care of everybody. Obviously, it's an interesting run over there. We love everything that they're about, seemingly all ball. When you come back, big hug from Coach Harbaugh, and then your conversation with Ortiz, you guys have to shake hand, move on quickly?
It was no beef. It was no beef. Definitely a shake hand. Get on. Let's just get to the locker room with my guys, and get this party started. But those upstairs guys. They like to do it their way.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
they like
why,
to do it their way.
That's why I was so excited to see you back, because very rarely do you see that, especially with the bullshit that comes with everything. So you going back, and obviously it working as quickly as it did, it's beautiful. We're big fans of that situation. Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, Keenan, one of the knocks I think people that aren't in LA have had on both the Chargers and the Rams is there's really no home field advantage. There's so much stuff to do in LA. People don't really give a shit about going to those games, regardless of how good the teams are. But then watching that game on Sunday, it came through on the TV copy how loud and how deafening it was. Does it feel like you guys actually have a home field advantage this year in SoFi, and that kind of everyone understands the moment at hand, and it's like, hey, if you're a Chargers fan, now's the time to go. We actually do have something special this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, it was loud. It was rocking in there. But that was one of the things we talked about, before the game, the defense, just getting the crowd on our side, coming through clutch when we need them, and that right there alone will make the fans stand up and scream and do what they're supposed to do on third and fourth down, stuff like that.
All right, Keenan, we appreciate the hell out of you. Have an incredible season. Tell Dicker the kicker we are big fans of his operation. He is. He's an absolute animal, dude. Maybe the greatest kicker of all time when it's all said and done. Can you talk about him a little bit?
Hey, hey, that's what he does, man. He shows up to practice. He doesn't miss. And, he's doing his thing. He's getting his FIFA in, in a short time, and just keeping the leg clean. We're gonna keep him clean, and it's time for him to win the game. That's what he's gonna do.
Oh, that's awesome. The kicker's the greatest gamer on the team?
Yeah. Ping pong, FIFA.
Is what I'm talking about. Love everything about that. Who's all playing ping pong? How many ping pong players we got in the locker room?
We got a lot of Thule, K-Mac, a lot of the guys, man. Troy, Cam. Yeah. It's a good little amount.
And Cam's running it like that. Do we got cornhole over there too or no?
Not no cornhole.
Okay, Cameron will win that one.
Cornhole's outside of the hotel. When we go to the hotel on Saturdays, cornhole.
Dicker's going to win that one too. From what I'm gathering, I think Dicker's going to win that one too. I love everything I'm hearing right here.
Yeah, Dicker also was the one that completed all the most difficult workouts at the Chargers facility when we went, where they had that whiteboard and it was like all those very weird,
the balance.
Yeah, yes, bingo. He's one of the only ones to complete every single one.
Tell us about Coach Urban that weight room. We know the Silver Bells Club, hilarious and awesome over there. But then there's this balancing shit that we were on a foam pad trying to pick up something small. Feels like the weight room is a massive piece of the culture over there. Not that it is.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Herb is a beast, man. He don't play no mess. Everything's intact, in order. He's got it lined up, and when you come in there, it's all work.
I like that. We're staying away from pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What about the ice cream?
I was about to say that
ice cream.
Yeah. Coffee ice cream.
It's new flavor every day.
Yeah, it's right over there. It's very accessible. Did you do any ice cream?
They do got the soft serve up there, but I haven't touched it yet, though. But very tempting. Very tempting.
Keenan, they're trying you everywhere you walk.
You got a touchdown in every game.
This guy's disciplined.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, stay focused. Stay focused. Could be a special year out there.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be focused.
Man, me too. I'll tell you what, though. Punter, walking into that room, pizza's right over here.
Yeah, you hit
soft.
Sunday.
Oh my God! Look at me. Two soft serves.
Yeah.
2 pizzas. Unbelievable. It's too nice. The facility's too nice. You're the man, ladies and gentlemen. Keenan Allen. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Chargers facility is incredible.
Yeah.
Golf sim.
Immaculate.
They're right in the locker room?
Yeah, right around the corner there.
Hey, is he still on? Keenan.
Yeah.
Hey, Dicker's running the golf sim too or no?
Nah, I'm the golf sim champ.
Oh.
Wow.
Does Dicker play in there?
He does play a little bit.
Oh, and you are beating Cameron Dicker at golf?
We actually haven't had the duel yet. We haven't had the one-on-one.
Okay, we need to know.
But he's in there though. He's in there.
How's your game? Good?
It's decent. Not good, but it's decent.
What is do you play?
On the simulator, I'm gonna shoot a good little 76 though. On the simulator.
It's pretty good.
What's gimmies?
We on putt. We got time. You land on the green, it's auto. So it might be 2 putt, 3 putt. It depends on your distance, how far you hit from. I'm usually a 1 putt par. I'm dialed in.
Of course. That sounds like great rules. Yeah, we love those rules.
Great rule. We on a time crunch, so once you land on the green, we ain't got time to go get the putter and all that. We ain't got time.
The sim needs to figure out the putting aspect of it anyways.
Yeah.
This is the right idea.
Yeah.
This is the right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
That's the golf we need to start playing.
That's genius.
No putting?
Yeah,